We're back live again with another deep dive into a bypassed episode, throwing it back to episode 15. This is 5 tips to help you guys deepen your relationship partners with your relationships with your referral partners. Let's watch the clip and we'll go deep. The mortgage industry is tough, and great originators never stop prospecting for new relationships. Here are 5 ways you can step up your referral game. Welcome to #Bypassed. Ask your existing realtor partners this question. What realtors do they know that are awesome? Do you think I'd be a good fit for them? Don't ignore the seller's agent. For 30 days, you're going to be working with this person on the same transaction. Leverage that time to build a relationship. Make eye-catching content for your agents every month. I used to send some mailings in a tube. And come on, if you got a tube in the mail, you know you're going to open it. And my agents did. Invite them to a seminar, a workshop, a class, something they're interested in and provides them value. Realtors use social media, so engage with their content, not in a creepy way. Want to know more? Well, this is one in a series, so follow whatever platform you're watching this and we'll make sure you don't get... And may the odds be ever in your favor. All right, there you go. The 5 tips to deepen referral relationships in your life. And let's go deep on each of them, first of all. Ask an agent. This sounds super basic, but you're not doing it. And this is what I mean by this. Do you have it in your calendar that every quarter or every 60 days, you go through your list of preferred agents, the ones that sent you business, and you literally ask them if they know other agents that are cool, great partners, people that you should know? Just for a warm introduction, just for something that can connect you to one more person in the market that's worth talking to. It could be they know brand new agents that you haven't been exposed to, that maybe they're new and maybe they don't have tons of referrals, but they're great people and you should know them. We don't do this systematically. Maybe you do this organically, but I'm telling you, when I dig deep with people, I go, how often are you asking the agents that currently know you and like you and work with you who they recommend that you should get to know? And would they send a little email or a text just connecting you to? No brainer. But if you're going to deepen and engage with realtors in a progressive way, in a progressing way, then ask your preferred agents what to do, right? Number 2, the other agent. I can't believe I still have to talk about this, but this is massively important, my friends. Okay, you get into a real estate transaction a bunch of the time, a super high percentage, I was going to say 90%, but I don't know the actual number. Most of the time, you're going to have another agent on the deal. Whether you were working with the listing agent and then there's a buy side agent, or whether you were working with a buy side agent and then now you're hanging out with a listing agent. I can't believe I have to say this, but what are you doing during the 30 days that you're going to be hanging out with that agent? What are you doing to build a relationship with them? Now, the basics, like updating them on the process of the loan. Do you know how many times I hear agents literally say out loud, I cannot believe you have called me and updated me on this transaction. I have never been this in the loop, even with my own lender partner. It's real talk. Just ask the other agent. Oh, I'm wearing the same shirt today too. Woo! Just ask them. I know there's the old-fashioned line of, if I close this loan 2 weeks early, can I get an appointment with you? Fine. If that's your vibe, go with it. But there's another agent on the other side of that transaction, and you need to be updating them as much or more than you update your own customers and the agent. Here's a great way to do it. If you're updating your customer in anything, this is back, I need this is going on, then immediately send that same thing as a text or a call to both agents. Don't text them on the same text chain. It personally, individually. Hey, I just called the client and I requested XYZ from them. They said they'd have it to you tomorrow, and then we go into underwriting. Hey, I got the things from the customer. I'm putting the loan into underwriting. Turn times are 24 hours. We'll see you tomorrow. Hey, got the stuff out here. Do you feel me on this? I don't know why this is a thing, but if you literally just master this one part of the 5 tips today, your business absolutely explodes and changes. All right. Now, number 3, MIC. MIC stands for monthly intentional contact. What does that mean though? What does MIC mean for you? Well, I'm not talking about social media posts. I'm not talking about putting up great content and sharing your message online. I'm not talking about that stuff. You know what I'm talking about with MIC? Sending the realtors you're prospecting something physical in the mail. I know this is wacky, physical mail, but just stay with me on this for a second, okay? How many emails do you get a day? Is it 1 million? Is it 5 billion emails a day? It's garbage and terrible. What's up, Covey? Good to see you, buddy. That's terrible. But how many times do you get something in the mail? Now, let's be creative here. Let's showcase your personality. Let's showcase your brand. Let's showcase what you're all about. What are you going to send them? Flyer? No. Something meaningful and memorable that will help them. For example, right? Why don't you send them information on how renovation loans work with a cover letter that says, hey, I'm going to demystify this product for you. If you ever come across a property, I'm happy to help. But of course, other lenders have access to rental loans. Here's some details you should know. Hey, let me demystify VA loans. A lot of people are not accepting VA loan offers. It's a mistake. They're easy loans. Let me show you why. Hopefully this helps you in the future. And if you're crazy, send it to them in a tube. Send it to them in an 8.5 by 11 giant envelope. Don't send them to them in the normal thing they get in the mail. I swear, if you go down to a FedEx store or something, you can buy tubes. Mail them stuff in tubes. Be creative. Have fun. And don't be afraid to mail them fun stuff too that would add a delight to their day. So for example, let's say you're going to take my idea and you're going to use these tubes. You can go on pretty much any website these days and buy customizable little stress toys. I did this. So it's out of the Hanson playbook. I bought a little dog bone stress toy and had my name and phone number on it. And I stuffed it in a tube, and in the tube, I put a little letter that says, love a chance to earn your business. Throw me a bone sometime. And I hope your business isn't too stressful. And I sent that to all the agents. Now, what's going to happen when they get that? They're going to chuckle. They're going to think it's funny, but they're going to get a little taste of the personality, a little taste of what I'm doing. I'm going to show up differently than just here's a flyer that has really good information for you on the next loan option that they don't care about. This is the fun stuff. Showcase your stuff. 12 things. Can you come up with 12 things? Send them 12 things once a month. Monthly, intentional contact. Number 4, often overlooked. I hear loan officers all the time. I just need an excuse to call these agents. I want to call them. I want to ask them for business. I want to build a relationship. I want to maybe try to ask for a meeting. I don't know what to say. I don't want to just cold call them. What do I do? Invite them to stuff. Now, first of all, if you're a boss, you're running your own events every quarter. Every 90 days, you should be running a first-time homebuyer event, a VA education event, a renovation financing overview event, a networking think and drink event, something to connect people together. So if you're a boss, then you're going to be inviting them to your own event. Come down. We're doing this. I brought this speaker in. My buddy who's going to come down, who is a divorce attorney, is going to talk about how these divorces usually end up in splitting the property and what that can mean for you as a realtor. Free drinks. Come on down. If you're a boss, you're throwing your own events. If you're not, which is fine, maybe you're a mini boss, you're on your way to becoming the boss, then go down to the board of realtors, grab the monthly calendar of stuff that they have going on already, and invite your agents to that stuff. Call them up and go, hey, I was thinking about heading to this event at the board on 1031 exchanges. Do you ever find value in those? Do you ever go to those? There's so many reasons you can call somebody. There's a whole calendar of events. Take advantage of it. And number 5, my friends, social media. Now, let me explain what I mean by this. In nothing in this list, ask an agent for referrals to other agents that are cool. Make sure you're leveraging the other agent on the transaction, sending them something in the mail, physically, inviting them to events, inviting them to your own event, or even social media. None of this, follow the theme, ever was about you. Wasn't even about your content, your message. That's another video, my friends. Tune into that later. Nothing in this was about you. So when I say social media, this is not about your content strategy. No, this is about being on social media and appropriately, and we're going to define this, appropriately engaging with the agents that you're trying to prospect. Now, let me say what this means. A lot of people on social media do one of two things. They post or talk only about themselves forever, and we know those people and we hate them. Or they're stalkers. They never post anything. They maybe don't even like anything. They just kind of scroll through life on social, okay? And then there's the next person, which is literally this guy right here. If you want to look at a master in the craft of this, it's Brian Covey. But it's actually intentionally, thoughtfully, authentically engaging with the realtor's content that they're putting out. Now, what this could look like functionally is, let's talk about the improper way and the proper way. The improper way, you have the agent set up on you've marked them as a favorite. So every time they make a post, you get a notification. I know what you're doing. And then every second, within 3 seconds of them making a post, you're liking it. Okay, at some point, if I'm that agent, I'm going to get major stalker vibes from this. Seriously, major stalker vibes. Just stop it, please. Okay. If you go and find a new agent on Instagram and you go back to 2003 and you start liking weird stuff, they're going to be like, I'm feeling uncomfortable. Okay. There's a good and a bad way to do this. But if you're thoughtful and you see a new listing come up and it's in an area you know, a place maybe you grew up in, things like that, then you can share this appropriately. You can share their thing and say, hey, Johnny has a great new listing. I actually live 2 streets down from this. If you're a young family, this is a great place to grow up or raise your kids. I grew up there myself. That's a massively appropriate personal way to share. If you see a listing that you actually think in your soul is a great listing, then you can put a comment on there going, man, that house looks amazing. Congratulations on this listing. Incorrect way to do it. Call me for financing. Great house. Call me for financing. Terrible comment, terrible share. Don't do this. Nothing is about you here. But if you do engage appropriately, if you do validate and say, I see you to people, you'll be shocked at how much that puts a place of reverence for you in that person's heart because you're helping them. You're excited for them. You're on their team. You're pulling the side of the rope they are. You're supporting them. It's a big deal. And yet we under-leverage this. We don't take social media as a chance to deepen and create human connection. We take it as a chance to brag about our Yelp reviews or talk about ourselves. So there you are, my friends, the top 5 things you can do today to drive more relationships faster and deeper with your referral partners. I'll hit them again in the lightning round. Number 1, go to the current agents you work with and ask them if they know any cool, great, up-and-coming, awesome agents that they wouldn't mind introducing you to or connecting you with, just so you get to know more people. Let me say that last line again. Just so you can get to know more people. Not, hey, can you introduce me to this top agent so they can give me their business? No, that's not what you say. You say, hey, who do you know that's up and coming or great in this market that you wouldn't mind introducing me to so I can get to know more agents? Okay? That you respect. Number 2, leveraging the other agent, whether it's the listing agent or the selling agent that you're not connected to. You need to be updating them every single time you update any agent or the customer. Calling them to, texting them to. Yes, you can ask for an appointment if you get the loan docs 2 weeks out early, but just trust me, I hear it every time. I'm so impressed. I don't get updated even by my own loan officer the way you're updating me on this transaction. Thank you. Number 3, monthly intentional contact. Send your prospects. Send them something in the mail every single month that you think will help their business or make them smile. And do it with some creativity and some flair. All right? 4, invite them to events you're throwing or invite agents to events that are happening in your marketplace. Even if they say no. Hey, the board's having this event down here. If you're interested, I'm going. I'm sponsoring it. Let me know if you'd like to go. And they go, no, I'm not interested. Great. You know what happened though? Right there in that moment, that agent realized that you thought of them. Yeah, think about it. And number 5, thoughtfully engaging authentically on their social media content, letting them know you see them, you support them, you're in their corner, and you're excited for their success. Put one of these things into play this month, just one for 1 month. See what happens. Have fun day. Have a great day every day. Have a great day every day. Have a fun and great day today. There it is. I'll see you on the internet.